Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so this video that I'm going to make, first of all, I would like to introduce my new lighting situation. It doesn't look that much different, does it? But I have to learn how to work it, but I don't have the patience for that as of right now. But it's here, so pardon me if it's a little darker or lighter or whatever it is. I just want you to know that it's a work in progress, literally. All right. Yeah, this is the first time I came on this. Well, it's been a long time since I've been on this early, but let me see if I can brighten the situation up a little bit, y'all. All right. I hope everybody's doing good. I know you are all doing well, and if you aren't, I send you out good, precious love. Hold on. What? That's green. Hold on. Blue. Do we like blue? I don't even. Now I'm afraid to push the button because it might change. Let me say. Okay, so that's whatchamacallit, yellow, green, yellow. Is it turning? This thing is so complicated. I don't want to waste anyone's time, so please feel free to fast forward to when you see like the conversation going, because it takes me some warm. That's purple. Look at that. That's cute. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. Back to blue again. That's like a party. Let me see. Can I read from here? I'm gonna try this, y'all. This is funny. All right. Pardon me. I just got done eating. Okay. So the reason that I want to make this video is for informational. For you to have information. I would like to offer you guys something that I wish I had, and that I do wish that I have sometimes. Like sometimes I could use these this kind of tool. What is this here? With this kind of information. I have in the past, like, lightly delved into how narcissism and demonic practices and like witchcraft and all that stuff are sometimes intertwined, okay, interconnected. And I'm ready to give you to start to be more open about it. I wasn't ready because of everything that I went through. I wasn't really certain that I was ready to do this. But there comes a time when you find that you're sitting around and you're like stagnant, and you're just stagnant and not going anywhere with all this info. It's like nowhere you can't get it off of your chest. You have to at that point make a decision, like, am I going to do this or not? I've literally had you name it, thrown at me. So I had to consider that, And once I did, I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and do this. I don't know if I can deal with it. I can deal with it. Let me see this light. All right. Rule number 1, folks, before I even get started. Do not involve yourself in anything that's difficult, compromising, uncertain. You know what I mean? And I guess I am speaking mainly to people who are, survivors of narcissistic abuse, or survivors of the whole entire family dynamic, especially, you children of narcissistic parents, mainly mothers. The covert narcissistic mom is the most diabolical, the entity ever. I've never seen anything more dangerous, literally dangerous. I mean, you talk about a devil in a blue dress. This one, they wear jeans, dresses, sneaks, heels, head rags, headbands. You listen, okay? So you want to make sure, first and foremost, that you're in charge of what it is that you're doing. That might take it might take like a little bit more effort than you're accustomed to putting into your everyday life and everything, but just baby steps if you have to, and do not stop. You have to know, see, for me, it didn't, things didn't really start to click right with me until I realized the need for me to take all of these precautions that I take, you say. And I just now had a thought prior to me coming on here, so let me write this down. Because I was like, you got to find a way to protect yourself by, every sense. Let me see. So you got your physical, you got your skin, like you got physical. So you can hear, you can see with your eyes, your second eyes, I guess. Your first and second eye, I think, or your second and third, whatever. I'm going too silly with now. Okay, so yeah, you can hear, you can see, you feel, you can taste, you can smell. Then what's this other one here? Intuit, if I'm even using that in its correct context, but I don't. You get the point. I think. All right, so let me see here. Also, I'd like to specify and clear up any misunderstandings about my intentions. My intentions, like I said, are never to. I'm not seeking revenge, or I'm not getting a kick out of being no contact. And I say it with a smile because it's something that they automatically assume and accuse you of. Like when you finally put your foot down and you actually, enforce your boundaries, you will start to see, things. And I'm going to get into some of them. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so basically, you have to stay no contact, and I'm going to tell you why. And that does require sacrifices, but it's like you have to look at it as, okay, this is a war and a fight. You want to win both. You want to start to win both. You want to win the fight and the war every single time. And trust me, the moment that you separate yourself from them, you will notice a supreme sense of clarity. The only way that they are able to even have any entry or entrance, in your environment, in your air, in your spaces, because you might have a situation where you are reliant upon them, but you have to just let go. I'm telling you, everything will work out when you do it. I had to do it, and oh my goodness, I'm going to keep my videos up because I'm kind of ashamed of them because I had allowed myself to go through that, but I was like, not who I am now, and and it's something that I had allowed myself to do. Anyway, I just lost my train of thought, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, just learn how to protect yourself and look at the bright side. If you've been discarded, like if you're in isolation, which they do that is a carefully manufactured and orchestrated situation that they do on purpose to cause you to want to give up. We all need human contact, and then we all need assistance, and only a covert narcissistic mom can strategically, effortlessly, cleverly, intuitively tear their children down and apart. That's all. So when you can tell that, I already know where I can smell it. I can see it in people. I can see what type of narcissism that they are, accustomed to, depending on the way they feel. A covert narcissistic mom, child, daughter will every area of every way of possibilities to thrive or get better or be okay, they will be blocked off and smited. Okay, and that is the best way that I can explain it to you. And the way that you overcome, I'm telling you what happens, and I promise you that I'm going to give you ways to help yourself and ways to overcome these situations. Okay, first of all, you know, you have to kind of let bygones be bygones to an extent, because so much has happened and so many things have been taken out of context. And yeah, you might actually literally appear to some folks as the bad guy, and because you've been, you know, you may have been gaslighted or something like that, where you just snap and then everyone thinks you're fucking crazy. That, listen to this, that time, it'll pass. It won't stay with you forever. So you can just be thanking God for that. And that's one thing I'm gonna tell you. Okay. I don't know why I do that to myself. Whew, Lordy. Yeah, the time will pass, and the moment that you get through to yourself, understand that you're just never subjecting yourself to those people's influence ever again. Clarity will start coming in like a flood. Clarity, intuition, situations that you didn't even realize that were you know, at play are going to be revealed to you. It's like God will take you by your hand and help you with every aspect of your life. You are not alone. Even if you might be sitting in the house alone, you are not alone. You're not alone. Okay? Now, let's see here. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm going to turn this light on in a second. Saying no contact is... Yeah, so you want to you also want to subtract yourself, pull your energy away from anything and everyone associated with them, because what they do is they will do some witchcraft on you. Okay, don't get that twisted. And but also the way that they do their surveillance of you, sometimes it'll be via, you know, other people. And some people just work with me here. Some people don't even realize that they are reporting back to the narcissist. You know, you could say to the flying monkey or whoever it is that knows the both of you, you can say, yeah, listen, please don't say X, Y, and Z to so-and-so. And they'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to say nothing, I promise. But there's an energetic, you have something on you. You have an energetic signature that the narcissist senses ASAP from any and everybody. They are consummate controllers. They love to be in control. The only way that you can be in control of something is if you understand if you can predict even their movements and stuff like that. And I'm trying to find a good way to explain this, because I can tell. All right. So you know how, you know how when the kids go away for like the week, they go to, if y'all separated, they go to their daddy house for the week, or they nanny. Oh, here go one. They go to nanny house for the week. They right now when they leave the house with you, they giving you kisses and hugs, and they love you to pieces. And then they go over nanny house for the week, and then they come back from nanny house. And they got smack to talk all the time. They got something to say about, oh, nanny, they said you sleep too much, or, you know, it's just like always something. And it takes a few days or so, or you got to put your whatever. It takes a few days or so for that energy to wear off. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, to get them back in check. 1 second, I'm going to have to do this light, right? If this goes weird, I'm sorry. That's too bright. I like certain colors that it gets to, but I can't get it to stay there. Like, look. Anyway, that is like too effing bright, y'all. Let me turn this down. I'm sorry. I had some meditation music, and I don't know how it I must not have saved it on there right. Okay, give me a moment, folks. I'm so sorry. Maybe it'll stay that way. That's kind of dim, though. All right, I might turn my other light on momentarily. Let me clear my energy. I gotta cover my drinks up, sorry. Okay. Where did I leave off at? I do apologize for that interruption. You're going to want to, do any and everything in your power to separate yourself from them. I mean, even if it's a situation where you're still living with them or something like that, pull your energy back. No energy goes to them. None. Nothing except for the bare minimal. And you don't tell them, like, you don't say to them, you know what, I'm not giving you any of my energy anymore. You just give it up, let it go, because that is the means in which they drain you and victimize you, by gaslighting you and provoking you and lying on you to your face even. Whatever it takes to cause you to feel like lesser than you are. Okay. And I'm really praying and hoping right now, God, that the people that are receiving this, I'm hoping that I'm reaching down low enough even to reach those that are really low. But if I'm not low enough, I know that there are other creators out here that can dig deep and go down to the bottom. You have to know who you is, yo. You really need to understand yourself, but I'm going to get into that. All right, so this might be slightly long. Let me see. All right, so you want to stay no contact. I said that already, but I don't mean to keep repeating myself. I'm working on trying to do this the right way and like take notes and stuff, but Anyway, yeah, so when you're saying no contact, literally change your phone number. Change your phone number. And also you want to do not accept phone calls from numbers that you don't know. Okay, because what I noticed is that when I went completely no contact, I have an extremely small circle, and don't nobody come through here. That's not something that is expected. Don't come to my door unless I know you're coming. If I don't know you're coming, and I mean as far back in advance as possible, I don't answer it, and I don't care. You shouldn't do it. You gotta put your foot down, and people have done worse to you. Don't open your fucking door to people that aren't supposed to be there. That you got to get yourself together. And a lot of times, people that especially when you were in that dynamic, they know you're a pushover, you're soft, you feel guilty easily, you're afraid, you're fragile, you're caring, you'll put them first, and people will undermine you and take advantage of it, and that's just the way it is. You do have to put your foot down, and it can seem like you're being mean. It could feel that way to you, like, that what our parents would say before we got our butts whooped. They'd be like, oh, this hurts me more than it hurts you. That is true, but there is a tinge of, man, when you have to let a motherfucker know, like, this is not going down like this. It feels bad to you a little bit. To me, at least to me, it still does. I still follow through, and to be quite frank, it's that bad feeling is gone more and more. Okay. They put you under they cause you to feel as if there's no hope or something like that, and I swear, if it wasn't for me getting out of it and getting discarded, I really would not have been able to pinpoint these things. The feelings, like, it's like you're constantly like perpetually concerned and worried and thinking and on guard, and like, boo, like, going, that's how you really are in their presence, and it's terrible. Okay, so I don't even consider myself to be fully free of the aftermath symptoms. Okay, but I'm good nonetheless, because I'm gaining knowledge about what to do to protect myself. And when it comes to spiritual aspects of this, you just look at the spirit world as another type of like physical world, only it's in spiritual. I mean, you gotta take precautions. Things are a little bit slightly different, like mental wise or whatever, but you gotta pay attention to every hunch and every dream that you may have, especially like if you're not If you don't usually remember your dreams, and then all of a sudden every once in a while you have a dream and it's like crystal clear, or something happened in the dream state and you're like, what the fuck, what was that about? Maybe you could go and write it down, but really, pace yourself and begin to teach yourself to dwell on it, because your dreams give you information and insights, and when people send a negative energy your way, you'll get the information about it first, especially the more that you practice, like at first when you first leave them alone, or especially if you're in their vicinity. No, you don't even have no intuition, like seriously, damn near. It's like, I mean, that's how it was for me. Like, you really do decide that you want to go trust other people outside of yourself. Put your life and your energy in their fucking hands, and they will destroy you. They only want you dead and gone. They don't want you to get better. They don't want you to recover. You have to stay and remain what they allotted for you, okay? And they always travel in like cults. Like, there are always cults surrounding narcissists, and so they can literally get you killed by accident and get away with it. There won't be like no investigation. It'll be something silly, like they pissed you off so bad, and you stepped on a mine or something. And I am exaggerating, but I'm just saying they will provoke you and provoke you and provoke you and have you run out in the street and not looking both ways. Or they will call you when you're driving, or when you're doing something really important that you really need all of your attention to. Yeah, they'll call you and start asking you like stupid ass questions. They want all of a sudden anything just to take you off your square, and they will kill you. Listen, I might even tell you. I might even share some personal situations that I have actually witnessed. Okay, for some of you people, I'm just going to be real with everybody. There are people, obviously, out here who self-medicate. Okay, I mean, you've got people who shoot up. There's people that snore, people that smoke. And I'm going to do I got something else, in regards to that coming up. But they will cause you to overdose, or they will cause you to not scan everything properly and make sure that you're doing things the right way. And the next thing you know, you're getting your stomach pumped or dead. You see, so you have to really get the fuck away from them. I can't stress it enough. I wish that I could just, receive you all like myself. Like, oh, come on, come here. I can't. I can't. I wish I could, but you have to save yourself. You have to. They will take everything away from you to live for, in terms of like self-confidence, and your brain even goes through some type of a change or a metamorphosis for the decline anyway, where you kind of like I had lots of I guess you could call them like cognitive difficulties. Remembering how to actually work the computer. And I would even go on Facebook sometimes, and I would ask someone to help me with something. Nobody would reply because they're under the spell of the narcissistic cult that was involved. I'm serious. I gotta stop laughing because it's not a game. It's real, and it happens. And I'm gonna tell you this much here. You're strong enough to make it. You don't have to be a casualty. Okay? You do not. You do not have to be a casualty. And if you are, going to be part of my collective, you won't be, because I'm going to show you how to move and how to separate yourself and break free. And if this isn't the channel for you, go find somewhere in some way to help. And don't ever allow, just start to usurp your fucking life back. You see what I'm saying? Take your life and your power and your decision and your birthright back, okay? Let me not get too far off the topic. You want to get off of social media, or monitor, or be very careful. Think things through to the end. Think whatever it is that you're going to do, think it all the way through until you're done. Don't halfway, when I get to, maybe I'll do, once I get to this point, then I don't know what I'm doing. There's one of the laws in the 48 laws of power that says something to this effect. Like, it's like, make your plan, and then work your plan, then stop, disappear, get out of Dodge. Don't go past your mark. Now, you might get lucky and see an opportunity to sprint. Don't, just let it go, because you didn't take the time out to consider the possible situations that could arise behind you, even being successful or not being successful. You know, every single time you level up, and so is the demons. That's why they say new levels and new devils. You know, so when you're leveling up, and your demons are going to be those narcs, because they don't like being wrong. And even if you're not saying anything and you're no contact, the mere fact that they don't have control over you is by via process of elimination. Oh, he or she must be doing okay better. And that is a narcissistic injury. And you know what they're doing when they get that, when they get that intuitive hunch? They start fucking each other's lives up. Everybody start going crazy. Cops start getting caught. Niggas start going to jail. People start all kinds of things because they got it. I mean, you were the source of, you was the supply. You was the primary supply. You know what I'm saying? They don't have nowhere supply. And so, they go at each other, and they do witchcraft and stuff on each other. And you gotta just be taking care of yourself, because I'm telling you, I'm speaking to you guys from a physical standpoint, and I'm telling you from a spiritual knowledge. Okay, knowledge. This is not something I think maybe they're probably, this is a fact. I'm telling you. All right, and I've tried in the past to warn or inform like friends of mine and stuff like that. They don't believe me, and I know these folks still aren't realizing, like, why am I thinking crazy like this, and why am I drinking so much, and why do I keep tripping and falling, or like, why can't I find, where's my egg pen, where's my keys at? Like, they don't you're being witchcrafted, buddies, kiddos. Like, someone's doing that to you. And the sad part about it is, in the narcissistic calamities dilemma that you're leaving, I mean, the very people that they triangulated you with will now move in with them and be right in their home and inside their place where they live and reside, doing witchcraft on them. And they love the fact that they're taking your place. So and at first, when you separate from them, it is I guess it could be kind of like oh God, hideous and insidious, and you got blood on your mind and stuff. Yeah, but not really. You know what, the wiser thing to do is to, if you are going to ever be in contact with them while you're bringing yourself back to the playing field level, you want to allow them to see you not do. I mean, now this depends. This is just me. I'm giving you inside tips. I'm giving you inside tips because I want you to survive, and I know I feel as though I'm able to express or explain certain little details that a lot of other creators, they don't, and they don't include because they don't. But I will, do my best to explain those. It's like these in between phases. And thanks to my tarot reading, sometimes I might even include my tarot card descriptors, like to explain. Okay, like for instance, that 8 of Swords card, it reeks of codependence. Basically, the 8 of Swords is like she feels like she's got her hands tied, or her eyes are covered up, and she feels stuck. And a lot of people will be like, no, you put yourself in that situation and you could do that. You ain't stuck. Yeah, okay, but you feel there really is a psychological hold on you, and it's way outside of the confines of just mere imagination or fear. These things, you need to be by yourself. You need to get by yourself. So when they discard you, you must please just be okay. If you're waking up every single day and you see the sun come up and then the sun go down, and you just keep on waking up, even if you don't feel it just yet, know that you're getting better. And if you can't speak, all you can do is just be. That's how fucked up they had got you. So you need to heal, honeys. Yeah, I mean, and do your best to stay away from the flying monkeys. The flying monkeys will be that 1 or 2 people who will, you know, back and forth, and you might, and then you might be sharing like little secrets, you know. They are, you know, taking all of that back to the narc. So then when you finally wash your hands from them, now that narcissist does have a little bit more of intuitive hunches to work with, because they know more than you know that they know. Okay, so you just stay away from people that know them. All right, I'm going to get into more about that, if not here in this video, and another one. Let's see. And I told you to get off of social media. Yeah, you know, you can afford to allow them to see you not on your best, because you know, some people will be like, don't you don't want to let them see you sweat, right? I just feel like that just keeps them, they feel very good and satisfied when they feel like, you know, I'm doing bad, or like, you know, I'm struggling. So, you know, all right, that's okay for me. I don't mind that, because that's one less spiritual attack, or that's one less thing that I can really go home and rest easy, you know. Yeah, that's how it be like that, you know. At some point, it's like you gotta switch mode, and like work with rather than against. Just don't hurt yourself. I don't do nothing difficult no more. Difficult is not my thing. I can't. I don't even know what that means no more. Let me see. I told you don't answer the phone. Like if you get those weird numbers and people calling, just don't answer it. Just take my word for it. Look them up and figure out what they is. Pay attention to your dreams, especially if you have it more than one time, the same kind of dream, or if you're remembering a dream consecutively. There's some type of meaning in it, and you might want to, when you're in your dream state, if there are your people that you know involved, but it could be like exactly what you're dreaming. Like it could, that could be it. That could literally be the case. Or your dream can sometimes involve every single person except for the main characters, you know, that have been associated with that particular dream or that feel that you're getting. So just because you don't see the perpetrator or the narcissist inside the dream, but you see yourself and like other people that the narcissist has affected in any type of a dynamic or situation, you can rest assured that it's them. Okay? Now let me see what else here, because I'm gonna tell you what to do. Yeah, like also when you do go completely no contact, and when you bring all your energy back to yourself, then you know I'm really a firm believer on this 3-day thing. I just feel that, and I'm standing by it until, you know, I get the chance and to remember to research it and to find out more, and I will do that and bring it back to you. And otherwise, then hopefully somebody else will cover it, and maybe you can share with me. If there's something about 3 days, I'm telling you, 1 to 3 days. I did work in a botanica shop, and that's one thing that my guy would tell me, to tell our clients that, okay, you know, you're going to see a difference in 1 to 3 days, and show and enough by the time people would get home sometimes from leaving the session or whatever. There's things turned around and in their favor. So there's something about 3 days, and I'm associating it with for some reason I feel like it's got to do with like the resurrection. All right, like I said, I got to work on it. Lord have mercy. Okay. Yeah. So I'm giving you that so that you can like calm down and don't panic, because it can seem very scary. You know, when it becomes very crystal clear that, you know, you're under attack. Here's my thing: like you'll see like bugs. Once I see a bug, oh my God, somebody doing something. There are other things that I have set up, that I have done, you know, that I do for myself, that are intruder warnings, if you will. Did I get you some plants and flowers? See, somebody trying to stop this here. They will cause, like, they can do like spells and stuff to make you have like conflict with people, that they are going to be assuming that, you know, are helping you. So like if you have a significant other, they'll go on social media, go on Facebook, and then they'll find that person's, you know, name or whatever. Because really, like, they just need your name or like items, sperm, and fucking goddamn period blood. That is the gross. Ugh. I guess I don't know. Let me shut up about that, because y'all gonna think Tiff is cray. But no, I'm not. I'm just in tune with every aspect of my my being, as much as I can possibly be. It's growing more and more every day. I love it. Even the dark sides. Yeah. You have to get to know yourself. All right. You gotta be as wise as a devil and as harmless and as innocent as a dove, if you wish to be innocent. But that's not the point here now, is it? Come on, tap back. I didn't. Did I read everything? Don't answer the door. Yeah, just make sure you like monitor your thoughts and monitor who you are. Learn everything about yourself. It'll be boring at first. It all depends on your situation, but so expect things to be way awkward and very uncomfortable, you know, at first when they're not there, because your body is getting off of a certain set of stimulations, be they relaxing or uppers. Your body is recovering from them not being there. Like, it's almost like you're going through drama withdrawal. That's what I'm gonna call it, drama. This is gonna be called drama withdrawal. Yep, that's perfect, I think. Because I think I've spoken about all the possibilities and reasons. I just really would like to bring this home to you. I don't feel like, you know, trying to win anyone over right now. You know, trying to please understand me. Please, you got to listen to me. That's not how I want to be. But I do want people, you know, to take heed and to cover and protect themselves. How do we do that? I'm glad that you asked. Okay. Well, you take very good care of yourself. That's your first line of defense. I don't know, like what faith you are, or what spiritual practices you already have in place. But whatever causes you to feel secure, that's period. Okay. You know, if you're a person like me, like I'm like a geek. I'm so geeky. So. I'm telling you. You know, I'm like over the top with my ritual protective mechanisms, and they feel silly sometimes. But you know, when you're ghosted and when you're isolated, you can afford to be a little silly. You can afford to experiment and try things. You may just, you know, discover some new power that you actually, you know, are capable of. And when and if something like that ever occurs, you keep it to yourself. I'm going to tell you what no one has told me. A lot of my my things and myself is already out here, so I'm just going to work with it and roll with it. I mean, you know, what else would I do? But if you should ever happen to discover that you've got some special things going on about you now, please don't tell anyone, and please don't be giving people y'all's birthdays and stuff, please. Okay. I know y'all know I love you. Don't do it. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, a person's birth chart can really be like all you need to fucking destroy their life slowly, meticulously, strategically. You can sense and see how they're going to be. Period. You've got access to their destiny. Unfortunately, now, what can you do if you've already done that? Pray. Specifically, pray about, getting yourself, covered and situated. And I'm gonna tell you now. Now I'm winging it here. Also, though, your body goes through change. Everybody is different. I mean, they try to tell us that we go through every 7 years of changes and whatever they say. Consistently make progress is what you need to do. Consistently heal and improve. Consistently increase the level of your vibrational frequency. Consistently be creative. Consistently. I'm talking about 24/7. I'm talking about don't ever stop. I'm talking about more than anything. Consistently do creative things. I don't care. Period. Even if it's foolish. If you can't sing but you like to hum. Seriously, hum. Do it. That literally will change you from what the fuck they thought they done had. That's what I'm to see. And there it is. Boom. Boom. There you go. I'm telling y'all now. Consistently make your improvements. I'm talking about consistently. Consistently and in secret. Oh, no one needs to know what you're doing and how you're feeling. Okay? Nobody. Because you're not doing and you're not feeling as far as they're allowed to ascertain. Let me drink some. All right. I just feel like a little baby just now. Oh, excuse me. That was good. Yes, but I'm saying you consistently make them changes, because now that you know what you're dealing with, or what you have dealt with, you're not going back to that no more. So I'm telling y'all, just consistently make changes. This is something that I don't have any evidence based information. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, so no, I don't have that evidence-based information. I'm just telling you, just give it a try. If it don't work, then fine, don't listen to me. But change. That's them changes that you're making on a personal, on a foundational, on a secret, on a nobody can see it, on a can't prove it yet level. Bamble. It takes 5 years for it to get all tall and out the ground, but for 5 years it's in the dirt, growing and growing and growing and growing and mature, and you can't tell. What are you doing in there? I don't know. You can't even see. You don't. Wait, what are they doing? Nothing. Wasting your time. Get yourself together. You can't always prove everything to everyone. What is this here? Let me turn it back up. Excuse me. I gotta go get this stuff hooked up in here. Get this microphone and all that stuff situated before I put the air conditioner and the noisemakers back together. Cause I be burning up in this motherfucker. Sorry for the letting go. Alright, so yeah, just build on yourself, get yourself together, and constantly improve, like constantly. That's a change. I mean, listen, get to know who you are, because how low can you go? How high can you get? Period. They won't never be able to touch you if you study switch mode, if you study, you know what I mean, you moving like you're Wiley, you just all over the place. How they gonna get you? Like how they gonna send energy to you? They don't know what the fuck you dealing with. They just don't know. When you go like this, when you go on YouTube, like if you start a channel. Now, I do not know like everything, right? So, but I do know when I do eventually I figure out or find out that damn, I'm under a motherfucking attack. Cause sometimes you won't have a dream, but shit'll start happening. Like I said, the bugs, or what else? Like if you have like, I don't know, good luck charms, they'll break. Plants they'll start to get the brownish color to them and start to like die. Lights will not work. Sinks will clog up. Your sinks will get clogged up. And you'll, I want to say that even at the exact and precise moment that an energy has been forwarded to you, you will get you got to be sensitive. Basically, being alone and by yourself is the key to your growth. So while they're sitting back thinking, oh, well, they don't have a car, they're going to need someone to do this, and they can't do that, and they're injured and they can't walk, the whole time they made a way for you to become great. Okay? So you will. And it's sad because, like, I know that while there's definitely way more room for improvement, within my situation, just for me to step it up slightly, I don't go past my mark ever. I don't do that no more. If I didn't plan to I am a control freak of myself and my situation. I control what I'm going to do. And yet sometimes I see an opportunity to appear and go sprint and go do something else more, to get some quick gratification. But I've actually, I'm learning, to not do that. I even I'm somewhat appreciative of that YouTube doesn't give us that freedom to just go live right away. You have to have a certain amount of subscribers, but you can go fuck around on Facebook or Instagram. But there's certain different stipulations and risks that you will incur. I mean, like, for instance, I know on Facebook that's the whatever you do, like, it stays up for like a day or so or something like that. So it's not something that's just there. I think, or I forget, it's been a while. I kind of like I steer clear from Facebook. Feels toxic sometimes, and it's so addictive. Oh, I gotta let it go. Anyway, so while I'm giving you guys this information, I am still definitely a work in progress. Oh, okay, another thing you can do. I need to practice what I'm preaching, okay? And I know this, all right? But I'm doing this for you, this one for you. Clean your home. Clean your home spotless. Keep everything as organized as you possibly can. And then clean yourself. Actually, clean yourself and then clean your home. Organize. I'm talking about organize. Like, when just do that. If you don't have nothing to do, especially too, keep yourself very organized and focused. Do not be provoked. If you can't handle yourself at that, to that degree yet, then don't go out until you can. It's good that they left you alone. It's good. That's good that you was by yourself. Okay, baby. Yeah. Listen here. Who you met? Yeah. Then they try to tell you who God is. No. My brother and my sister. You don't got to. Matter of fact, I don't even gotta explain nothing to nobody. Because you meet God. That's God comes right there, right where you at. Period. The Bible even does say, if you make your bed in hell, I'll be there. That's Psalms 139. Either 139 or 39. I'm just saying. Look, when you have to survive, all sorts of things come back to mind. And another thing I would like to let you guys know also, you have to think and be the standard that you're holding yourself up to. I want you to let that little tidbit sink in more than where you're, I don't want to talk in code or sound. Anyway, just let me stay straightforward. Don't allow anyone to tell you that you can't call on Jesus or you can't call on God or Allah or whatever it is that you're, you're comfortable with, because that's wrong. That's not correct. See, it's just not correct. So, don't be like, oh, because I do tarot card readings or because I shot somebody or because you always go to God. You can go to God when you shot and killed somebody 20 times. Yeah, God be still there for you. Yes, that's what it says. Yes, I mean that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go on that one, okay? Yeah, I mean it. Please like, share, and comment. And like, share, comment. I think that's it. Yeah. All right, later. And thank you very much.